Hey, what's going on in Europe in Ruins? This is Groundfire. And for the love of God, say something.
I'm saying something, and this is Burn For Me, Please.
And together, with our powers combined, we form Voltron Defender of the Universe.
You form Voltron Defender of the Universe. I just formed Burn For Me, Please.
Okay, joke failed. Hey guys, welcome back. Geez, long time no see. This is Groundcast episode 11. We're going to call this series 2 since I've been away from it so long. And we got a great game for you guys today. Basically, it's a super Dev Showdown. And we have all the current developers in this game and two new developers that we just brought on staff. I'd like you guys to meet Leophone. He's our new backup coder, and Tank 130, which is our new organizational entity. He's gonna basically coordinate. Yeah, he coordinates all dev actions and sets down milestones and stuff like that. So hey, Burn. I know I already introduced two of the players already, but how about you go ahead and run down the players on both sides and what doctrines they have?
Okay, well, for the Axis, we have you, Groundfire. You are playing as Tank Destroyers. We have Leophone, who is Blitzkrieg, and Tank 130, who is also Blitzkrieg. For the Allies, we have me, Burn For Me Please, as Royal Engineers. We have EIRRMod as Infantry with reward units. Watch for those. And Firesparks is playing as Royal Commandos.
Yep. So we have the big dog. He's playing as part of the Allies, EIRRMod. It's glad we have him playing. We finally drug him out of his coding cave and got him to play a game. So now we all get to laugh at how bad his micro is.
And it's bad.
Okay. Okay. So we're doing a map overview right now. This is Abbeville, a oldie but goodie. One of the first maps Europe Ruins has ever had. I believe this was made by Unknowns, wasn't it?
This was definitely made by Unknown.
Yep. And just taking a look, we got a small little city center, the small town. To the north, we got forests and a church and like a cemetery. And to the south, we have the infamous chateau.
Yes.
Yeah.
The chateau is pretty much a death trap for most things. The majority of the fighting focuses around the town, and the forests to the north are pretty much exclusively for flanking.
Mm-hmm. And then fields and pastures everywhere else. But it's definitely a classic Europe Ruins map. If you guys play, you can't play Europe Ruins without having played on Abbeville at least once. So,
it's a field map,
yep.
And it's not squared. So it's different.
It's different. I think we only have a couple of square maps. Most of them actually follow the Abbeville design.
Canterville.
Yeah.
Second most played map. Well, I'm on the 5-second mark, and I'm ready whenever you are.
Yep. All right. Let's get this game started, and we're gonna go at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I got the fog of war off. Burn, how about you? Since you played on the Allies side, how about you give us a rundown on what they're starting with?
Okay. Well, as much as it sucks to cast myself, because it feels rather egotistical, I started with 3 sappers with demolition packages. That's demo charges and mines, a 17-pounder, and a Vickers machine gun, and a Bren medium machine gun carrier. Firesparks came out with a Stuart. He's got a mortar team, Tommies, and a 6-pounder. EIRRMod's using riflemen and an AT gun. Yeah, it's pretty standard starts from all players combined. Mine's a little experimental, as I'm lacking anti-tank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think just in case you guys haven't figured this out by now, we're casting our own game here. Well, I guess basically because we're devs and we can do that. But I guess we're just kind of goofing around. I mean, if we're looking at the Axis start right now, I'm starting off with a Yak Panther. That's like almost you never see that. With 2 support grenadiers and 3 Keddons, and all 3 of them are laying down mines right now. I have a 6-mine start, and let's see, Tank is rolling in on the right side with a grenadier machine gun, Stu 42, and a pack and a bike, and Leophone's moving up the center with stormtroopers, machine gun, a Vet 2 P4, and a Volk squad. Yeah, Volk squad. So yeah, right now everyone's in the center. We're trying to prod in and try and figure out where the weak points are.
On the right side, I'm placing demo charges in these buildings over here. I was hoping to push up into the chateau But tanks started with a stew, and I don't really have anything to counter that until my 17-pounder gets over.
Yeah, for my own part, the thought process with mine, starting with Yak Panthers, I wanted to try and, if you guys did any kind of armor start, I'd be able to...
Maybe losing a Steward here. He just drove in front of Stormtroopers, and he fires a canister shot. Loses it to the Panzer IV.
Yeah, but that Stormtrooper squad took a beating. And this little blob of units in the middle is, well, it was getting suppressed, but Leophone moved out the machine gun. Taking a look up in the north, we're seeing the effect of my mines. One of the machine guns already went down. EIRRMod's down to one man. Now I'm just picking it away.
Your Jag Panther is just ruining his day.
Oh, 17-pounder opens up. Check it out, guys. I'm zooming in right now. This is one of the new units that we're offering to the British right now. We're going. We're eventually trying to do a emplacement rework, having all the emplacements being pushable weapons. And here's the 17-pounder. We're having Burn test it. Burn, what was your impressions on the mobile 17-pounder?
It needs some tweaking. It hits like a truck. I've got Royal Engineers and I'm using APDS rounds, and they boost the damage by 50%. So I'm hitting like a flak, but I'm turning incredibly slow. You can see me trying to move it there, and it's painful to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, for an AT gun of that size, it should be a little bit slow, but I mean, it obviously needs to be balanced. And god damn, that thing hit so hard. It was the only thing that was keeping me my Yag at bay. Otherwise, I would just come in, took the hits, and destroyed your AT guns.
Oh, we've got it's pretty passive on the right side of the map.
Yep.
Tank's starting to move his stew up. He's moving machine guns and things over to this casualty clearing station.
Yep. Taking a look at the TAC map. Yeah, tank is moving in from the right side. Leophone's pushing from the north, and I just put this support grunt squad within this building, trying to take out the AT gun, trying to just loosen the Allies' grasp on the center.
I am frantically trying to turn that 17-pounder. There's tanks on every side of us, so here you come with the Yag.
Yep. At this point, we figured out, take out the 6-pounders. You can't. That 17-pounder can't be pointed everywhere. So again, M10 trying to chase down my Yag Panther over here. I was trying to lure him to a mine, but EIRRMod's having none of it. He wouldn't win that fight.
You have a lot of Kettenkrads too. There is just like an endless stream of Kettenkrads. One dies, one comes on.
Yeah, this I'm running tank destroyers for my doctrine, and as a T1 for my doctrine, it allows Kettengrads the ability to purchase 2 mines for 50 munitions. And so I have 7 Kettengrads. What's that?
Wow.
It's 14 mines.
14 mines.
At 1 pop a piece to call them on. So it's a bargain, and I was going to make full use of that.
Tank is just being merciless with his flanking here. That casualty clearing station is almost dead.
Oh, he is like
Stew's
right next to a
around.
mine. That stew is like dangerously close to backing up into a mine.
Oh.
Oh, nope, not yet.
You are a lucky man, Tank.
No, there we go. Immobilized stew.
Haha. Those PIs will grab it for sure. I'm moving up on the right side into the chateau. Unfortunately, Tank's flank left him pretty open there, and all these things are facing away from me.
Yeah, I can tell. That pack's gonna get overwhelmed, and yeah, the chateau's been taken.
The center field here, we've got Vet 2 Panzer IV is trying to kill my turning 17-pounder. My Brandon MG is fully repaired, and I believe that we see Button here. Come on, go!
I could tell Leon was trying to push up to the center, and I brought my Yak Panther along, trying to squish EIRRMod's troops, give him a little hand, and take out the 17-pounder. If we take a look into the middle and the south, you can see my Kettengrads kind of sneaking around behind the enemy lines, putting mines in the backfield. There goes one.
That stew is still alive.
Yeah. Well, did you guys actively try to plan that out? I mean,
that destroyed engine.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't going anywhere before. It certainly isn't now.
Usually
Those
it's
Fiats are just not doing it.
Oh, geez, it's that.
Wow.
normally in that situation, I would just say leave it, let soak up pop, and then push it in a different area, because I mean that wasn't gonna. You'd have a good 5 minutes with tank being down, 8 pop.
Yeah.
Just go over
Yeah.
and overwhelm him.
He is initiating the repair on it right now, and the machine gun is still firing, but that is 8 pop just sitting there. Oh, and Panzer IV mobilized at the chateau. Leophone starts repairs on it.
Yeah, I noticed you were putting down mines all over the place as well.
I have demo charges in pretty much every building on that side.
Is that like the focus of your company?
The focus of my company is mines and demo charges. Unfortunately, sappers are not too combat effective as far as stand-up shooting goes.
I just saw tank trying to run that Goliath by, trying to fake out your sappers into a retreat, and it didn't work. But now he's just going to go ahead.
Well, now that... Wow. I had a Panzer Shrek. Now that Goliaths don't give sight, actually, it's you can't just drive them into someone, so I assume that he couldn't actually see where I was.
Yeah, Leophone, he was yelling at me to block that Shrek pickup. I wasn't even paying attention. I was more focused on getting those mines down. 4 more mines going down on the right side. I was trying to put up a screen for Leophone so that tank wouldn't get killed while I was repairing in the middle of the field.
We had no idea it was there until it drove away again.
Recon run going over, trying to give us some sight. Check that out. That's sexy Stuka.
Oh, that sound is, oh my god. Every time I hear that in game, I just send shivers down my spine.
Yeah, I mean that's how it looked or sounded in real life, as far as I know. But I don't have a problem with the sound.
Oh, I don't either. I think it's fantastic. It certainly adds to the ambience.
Yeah, so I think since the last shoutcast I've done, we've done some major reworking of Europe Maroons in general. You know, like the stuff that recon run that you just saw fly over. That's the Axis recon run. Before we had like a P-47 or whatever the Allied recon just fly over. But now we're actually starting to make things look professional, or more so professional than what they used to be.
I actually think that was the Blitzkrieg strike there, the Stuka bomb.
Oh,
but they sound the same, which is it is confusing. The recon run and the Axis off or the Blitzkrieg off map sound exactly the same, so you can't really tell what it is until it hits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean obviously, Tank and Leophone are both Blitz, so I would expect them to have the Stuka dive bomb. That's I believe that's a T2 for them. Basically, you pick a spot on the map. The enemy gets no warning, but the plane flies over, drops a bomb, and it's kind of like a support weapon killer. It doesn't really kill everything straight up, but it leaves a damage over time fire effect. So,
I do have a demo charge in this chateau here, and as you can see, this is the focus of the Axis push right now. They've got 2 Panzer IVs, a Stu, and a bunch of infantry coming up through here. The machine gun's going to have a bad day.
Yeah, we were really having problems with those demo charges. Yep, oh, there it goes.
That never gets old.
Yeah, you think demo charges should be used a lot more often, especially since it's just an instant kill waiting to happen if you hop in a building.
I mean, vet hunting's fun. I think vet hunting is perfectly valid, and it's hard to chase down infantry sometimes, but a demo charge solves it for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you can't get accused for vent hunting. You know, it's just like, well, you entered the building. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Not use my demo charge because you have a little vet?
Ask you to leave?
Yeah. Please leave the rigged building.
Oh, this Cromwell is standing off against these 2 Panzer IVs. Luckily, the way the chateau is positioned, they can't get around it too easily.
Yeah. It's the one thing I don't like. I kind of wish that right forest was kind of positioned to the field a little bit more. Get some more pathing so you can get through there.
Oh, that's one of the great things about Abbeville is that, I mean, the top side of the map is open and trees and tanks can go through there really quickly and easily. The chateau is designed to be held against most forms of aggression.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we kind of have a lull in the action right now, but I see EIRRMod is kind of poking around the north end. I have my Yak Panther in the back repairing, which leaves me very pop inefficient with my support on the field. So I'm just trying to keep him from advancing even though I don't have the tools to do it. I got this one scout car which just annihilated a rifle squad with its lockdown machine gun. But yeah, those Rangers could come up and finish me if he wanted to. More Rangers are coming, and I lost my clown car.
There's a Panther 4 on the way. He does not have heavy AT to take that out. In the hands of most players, Rangers stand a good chance against the Panzer 4.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's on my team, but yeah, EIRRRMod, I'm just not feeling it. He needs to work on some of that micro. Oh. There is a mortar on the right side. And I believe... Is there any other form of indirect fire? No, there is not.
Nope.
Unfortunately, they were hitting my 17-pounder, which I was trying to put in, around sandbags.
That was one problem that we had on the Axis side, was that we literally had no indirect fire. I had a mortar half-track in my army, and that was it. Usually, well, my army's kind of built around a fast attack. I got a couple clown cars here and there, but I use flanking. But we had nothing to dig you guys out if you guys really hunkered down.
In the town here, we've actually got Volksgrenadiers in a building. I do have demo charges in that building. I've chosen not to blow them up. I'm hoping to wait for a more valuable target.
Yeah, one Volk squad is not worth it.
No, I want some veterancy.
Okay, so in the north, tanks go down. Tanks stew goes down, and EIRRRMod's M10 goes down from my Shrek. And if we take a look right down here, we have this little nifty weapon right here called the Pack 36. It's basically a new unlock for tank destroyers. Tank destroyers doctrine. It's basically a light vehicle killer with the option to tread brake any vehicle that gets close. So yeah, it's not going to work against heavy tanks, but at least you can stall them.
Yeah, about that. We'll see later in the... I distinctly remember during this match, I didn't think it would kill my Cromwells, but I was an idiot and parked in front of one, and it ruined my day.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I think you had your rear armor shown to me, so I mean...
I don't think so. Well, we'll see. We'll get to that point. But it is a neat-looking gun. It's a nice tiny platform. It's kind of cute, I guess, in a deadly sort of way.
It did absolutely nothing this game, but if someone was running a light vehicle spam company, I would just shred them. Because it takes like two, three hits to kill like a Stewart or a T-17 or something like that, and it fires like an Ostwind, basically.
I've used Creeping Smoke Barrage from my command tank over at the Chateau.
Yeah.
It looks like Leophone was setting up a pack, and it almost killed me, actually. I also have can fire while repair on my Royal Engineers company.
What
so
option is that?
It's Royal Engineers. It's I don't know what the name of the ability is, but I can hold down my tanks while they're repairing, and they can still fire at a reduced rate.
Well, you gotta need it because the Yak Panther is back up and ready to go, and I'm trying to give Leophone a little bit of support here.
Nope, bouncing off the Yak. This is not going to end well. If my machine gun can take this pack here, I might have a good chance. Oh, he runs. There we go.
Yep.
One-sided fight.
Whew. Oh man, I just right before this game, I was privileged to get my T4 for my company. I think I win APCR rounds, which basically gives, I believe, I'm gonna put the quote up here when I do the post editing, but I think it's like 20% extra damage and 35% extra penetration. So the Yak Panther just shreds tanks.
It really does. If you can get that to Vet 3, it's doing absurd amounts of damage.
Yeah, we'll go probably ahead and do the math later on, but it has to be at least 200 damage per shot.
165 plus 20% plus 20%. Yeah, that puts you over.
Yep. That's that 3-shoot pretty much any tank for the most part.
You've had that on since the beginning of the map, or since the beginning of the match, and we are now 16 minutes in. That's I mean, it says volumes about us not being able to kill it, and volumes about you using it.
I mean, for the most part, I used it very poorly the first 10 minutes or so because I was trying to get those mines down. I was neglecting its micro and getting plunked by those 17-pounders. But after a while, I started to just like, no, this has to make up its points back. So
there are stormtroopers infiltrating over here at the chateau. I have a Cromwell command tank just sitting there. I don't actually know they're there yet. We'll see what they shoot at.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Looking in the center, we have me and Leo pushing up, trying to push Firesparks out of the city, and yeah, he's backing out of there.
That does appear to be aggressive. Oh,
And
go.
Tank
Grenadiers.
Tank has also switched sides, and he's going after EIRRMod. Oh, and take a look at we got this reward unit on the field from EIRRMod. It says the M36 Jackson, but being as I'm the one that actually found the model. It's the Slugger. It's basically a Pershing gun on a Sherman body. So yeah, that thing's deadly.
Slugger versus Stew.
Yeah, Slugger versus Stew. But if you guys have ever played Urban Ruins, you guys know about our plans for implementing the war map, and basically after a set period of time on the war map, if you do pretty good, you'll get a cool unit thrown your way. And this is one of those units, the M36 Slugger.
Actually got quite the firefight on the Chateau side. I actually enjoyed this while we were playing it. It's sappers and machine guns versus grenadiers in a building. And of course, until you bring the Jagdpanther in, but
yeah, but I couldn't hit shit.
It's quite the fun firefight anyway. I'm trying to run up and get into green cover here.
Yeah, me and my newbie self trying to use the tank destroyer to kill infantry. Yeah, that 17-pounder forces me back. Tank's doing a good job keeping EIRRMod at bay on the left side, but you guys have that center field still. But Leophone's he's sneaking in the stormtroopers. We have to kill the 17-pounders. That was priority 1 at this point.
They certainly do a number to tanks, as your Jagdpanther just found out. You are trying to flank there, the Chateau side. No stormtroopers are running for their life now.
You have a lot of sappers in your company, don't you?
I have nothing but sappers in my company.
Really? How do those fare for in combat-wise?
Sappers can dig trenches, sappers can jump in trenches, sappers then die in said trenches. That's about their usefulness.
Okay, here's me in the center doing a coordinated strike against that 17-pounder. Tosses 2 flame nades on it, but my sprint gave out and you're trying to run me over.
I don't have flank speed on the Cromwells, unfortunately. It doesn't fit my company too well.
Yeah. Here comes the Yag again. Oh, Firesparks detonates one of my mines. It doesn't do anything, though. Up north, we have a P4 versus Slugger. So I'm going to take a zoom in on that so we can see its combat effectiveness.
That did nothing.
Oh my god.
That did lots. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Which will get the kill? AT gun gets the kill.
AT gun gets the kill. And Tank's bunker blows up too. That's an interesting strategy. Tank was trying to put a bunker down and set a pioneer inside it so he could hold the territory with little effort. The only thing is I would suggest Tank position that bunker on a corner of the map next time, or right along the border. That way it's hard to find. Putting it in the middle of the map just makes it a target.
And who has captured a 17-pounder? You have captured a 17-pounder. Yikes.
Yep. I love stealing weapons. Like
That
you
is
guys
effective.
have no idea. I jack weapons every chance I get.
If only you were Leophone and it can cloak. Looking at your Jagdpanther here, you've actually got 12 infantry kills, 1 light vehicle, 6 tank kills. That thing is just running amok.
I believe 18 gun kills count for heavy tank kills, but I can't remember killing an AT gun with the Yag yet, like just going, facing it down and destroying it. Up, Stuka dive bomber coming. No, that was just a recon.
You can't tell. That's the scary thing.
We're getting another push up from the north from EIRRMod, and Tank. I think Tank is he's Lightning War Blitz, because his units just kind of ran into the frame. But Lightning War, that's the T4 for Blitzkrieg doctrine, where all units they have reduced accuracy modifiers, so they get hit less. And whenever they enter the map sprinting. So it allows you to pick combats because you got the mobility. You can just run wherever you want to, and then or you can extract yourself wherever you want to. It's a really fast hitting company.
Leon has played his hand here. He has a Tiger in his company. I don't know if he got 1 or 2, but there's 1 for sure. The Tiger in your Jagdpanther is definitely some heavy armor you have to sort out.
darn Piets. I just took a hit. And
another thing for Lightning War is unfortunately it's not working just yet, but it will be very shortly. As your units come on quicker, your call-in timer is reduced. Allows you to field more individual call-ins. So if you have 4 population, you can bring on just the AT gun, or if you have 5, you can bring on just the 1 squad of infantry, and not see such a penalty later into the game.
Yeah, that penalty would be usually if the more call-ins you have and the faster you call them in between each other or something like that, the larger the call-in timer gets to be. So eventually, after a while, your call-in timer starts to be a minute 20 long.
Well, Panther on Cromwell. I'm normally good for my tank micro, but I mean I've got a rear armor facing you, Cromwell. I'm shooting the front armor, your Yag Panther. This is not going to end well.
Yeah,
How much damage you were doing to me.
For the most part, your Cromwells were easy targets. I knew you wouldn't penetrate me with those Cromwells. Even with the hull down, I would just sit in front of you and take the shots.
My Vet 2 2-inch mortar team hit a mine there, which is unfortunate. I've actually been using those a lot lately, and I kind of like them. They're short range, they set up quick, they fire quick, and they do decent suppression. Here's another Cromwell that I'm going to lose to you.
Yeah, you're just not learning today, aren't you?
I thought they would do it, but like you'll notice here, I'll drive through yellow cover, and my Cromwell just slows right the hell down.
Yeah, a little bit. And I saw you were going to come around like that, so I just decided to chase you instead of letting you get on my armor. And then in the process, kill the hedge so you couldn't hide behind it anymore.
I'm used to faster tanks. Give me an M10, I'll run circles around you. But these Cromwells, I just can't seem to do it. Every shot's bounced.
Again, me keeping your front armor, my front armor to you, so you can get those rear shots. Just kind of doing a
Stormtroopers coming up.
Yeah, I was screaming at Leophone at this point. I want the kill. Let me get the kill. Yeah, that makes eight tank kills. I think like 6 of those are Cromwells. Okay, so in the north we got a little mortar war going on. Tank has 2 mortars going, and M10 trying to probe around at the north from EIRRMod.
There's you trash talking me.
A little nautical term.
Yeah, and I still don't get it apparently because I brought out another Cromwell.
Yeah. And what's the deal? Where's your Firefly at?
Unfortunately, I got rid of the Fireflies in this company. I found that running the mass sappers was not good for killing infantry, so I tried running Cromwells.
Yeah. So
my mortars are doing a good number on you, though.
Yeah, I did a fail sprint in and trying to kill this HMG in the house with I tossed a flame nade on it. Nothing happened. Like it's slowly killing you, but I thought I'd be able to just sprint it and Firesparks would pull out and I could get away, but that didn't happen.
EIRRMod is trying to run in on Leophone up at the top here.
Oh yeah, awesome flank.
There is a bazooka just lying.
Alright guys, my game just kind of froze for a second right there, but we're back, and EIRRMod is giving Leophone some help with those Rangers.
He did a good jam. Yeah, he did good damage considering he just had the few squads there. Managed to jump on an AT gun, did a lot of damage to that Tiger. That's going to be important.
Mm-hmm. And I got my Panther out. I'm being a cheeky bastard and bringing out all heavy tanks.
Ah, you got a Yag Panther and a Panther.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And that Yag Panther isn't even off the field yet.
Normally at this point, if what were you saying?
I was going to say, what was your logic behind bringing up the Panther? Because, I mean, you've already chewed through pretty much all of my Cromwells. We don't have much in the way of tanks.
Just, like I was saying, I was being, I'm just fucking around pretty much. If I had a triple Panther company, which eventually that was the idea behind this company, just get triple Panthers, I would just have like 2 on, 3 on at the same time if I could, just because I can, and I have the micro to keep them alive.
You may come to regret that later if you find that you're out of tanks or something, or someone's got brain carriers or something like that. And hit, wink, wink.
You can look at it that way, but then again, I got the AT to overwhelm your AT, and if I can take out a majority of your tanks by myself, then that leaves my my partners open to.
In the town here, we have grenadiers jumping in the building, go in the building, jump in the building. Are they? No, they're not. I have a demo charge in there, and no one's getting that building.
Okay, so you guys are just kind of clumped up in the center, right? This is where we where I regretted, not having kind of some indirect fire to dig you guys out.
Oh, those grenadiers picked up a Panzerschreck, and there's a stormtrooper there. Will they jump in the building? Tell me they jump in the building. I just want to demo charge someone. Come on.
I think we knew at this point that you were demo charging the buildings. Jeez, that flame croc just annihilated Leophone.
That was impressive. There is a Panzerschreck lying on the ground there, and no one is picking it up.
Yep. I just saw the Stuka
There
dive.
was the Stuka.
Okay, so you guys are pretty much consolidating in the middle. EIRRMod throwing up a triage center, so that just makes it that much harder to dig you guys out. And triple 17-pounders looking in 3 different directions.
Oh, KCH running down my mortar team here.
Yeah.
EIRRMod's coming back with the Sherman Croc, which is a fantastic counter to KCH.
Yep, the armor that the KCH has takes
Your
extra
Panther is
damage.
immobilized. Never mind. Your Panther is dead.
Yeah, it's lucky stuff like that where I would have had the Panther on much longer if I didn't get immobilized right in front of 3 17-pounders.
Those APDS rounds certainly do a number on tanks.
Yeah.
Here you have you're moving up more Pack 36. You have 2 of them on the field and some regular Panzergrens.
Yeah, they do nothing. But I'm about to tread break you right now, and yep, there we go. Tread damaged.
You did tread damage me. And I think this is the Cromwell that I'm like, oh yeah, Pack 36s, they can't hurt me. And I sit in front of you trying to duke it out with you.
I don't think you duked it out with me. I think you're firing at something else, usually. Because, yeah, it for the most part, I was bouncing shots off you, but they only do 60 damage. If I get a rear shot, that's still 60 damage.
Well, we'll see what happens here. There's some decreed access mortars that are lying around. No one's jumping on that. EIRRMod's pushing up with riflemen.
Yeah.
This is where you bring on the mortar half-track.
Yeah, because I recognize the need of trying to push you guys out and kill the 17-pounders, but that was the only indirect thing we had.
That is definitely a top priority for us to take out.
Indirect fire stuff.
Tanks folks are sprinting in.
Yeah.
EIRRMod, real quick. That stew is gonna... Unfortunately, the one bazooka he's holding will not stop that stew. Oh, and here I am duking it out with a Pack 36, shooting at a bike.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's kind of it's penetrating, but it's even if it does penetrate, it's just taking off a sliver of health.
You do kill me. I know you kill me because when it happened, I was like, "How did I?" I was like, "Oh man, Vern, what were you thinking?"
Firesparks runs into a mine.
Firesparks hit a mine. He did lose a troop there. The huge loss there is the hit points on the Vet 3 squad. He should run back and kill that.
I'm surprised that the mine didn't do more damage, but I think these are the special commandos that have
36
HP.
kills Cromwell. Caught on film.
Nice. Okay, Leophone's back with his Tiger. It's back from repairing, so we're going to need that to deal with those Cromwells that I can no longer take care of.
Wow, Leophone has a lot of stormtroopers with Shreks in his company. That is impressive.
Okay, taking a look at the southern end of the map, I just placed like a teller mine in the backfield. Hopefully a tank will run over that later. And I had another one about to do it too, but the Croc chased me down up north.
Pretty much right now it's these 17-pounders are keeping the heavy armor at bay. I'm trying to shoot the Tiger up there, but I appear to be missing. These stormtroopers are going to come in and target the 17-pounders. I imagine that's a top priority for you guys here.
Yeah, definitely. Also, take a look at the center of the city right now. You see that sapper squad that it's laying a demo charge? That's also decloaking my mine. What's the deal with that? Do you have like that separate demo kit?
Yeah, it's a right now it's an upgrade that's been given to Royal Engineers.
Yeah.
It gives 1 demo charge, 1 mine, and gives them mine awareness.
Okay. Because I was a little worried about that. Like it was It has this insane detection radius.
It's pretty much like a minesweeper, but it doesn't show. We can get that lowered. I mean, there I am trying to place mines right in front of a stew, and I placed a demo charge in front of you guys that you could see. I'm kind of hoping that someone will just slip up and jump the building anyway. Unfortunately, there's not too many buildings on Abbeville that are easily accessible.
Leophone's trying to take out that 17-pounder. It must have a crap ton of health because 4 strikes barely did the job. It's still sitting there, though.
It is tough. It's slow and tough. Oh, there you go. Shot it to death with rifles.
Okay, so
more,
taking a look at
the backfield.
Well, we're about halfway. We're a little over halfway through the game now, so I'm going to do a population rundown, territory rundown. Right now, the Axis are sitting at 36 pop total, which means we haven't hit our 40 total pop yet. That means we've been kind of slacking behind on the territory capture. Looking at the map, we kind of have 38% of the territory captured. Burn, what do the Allies have in terms of pop and territory?
For population for us, we are at 40.
Yeah, you guys,
we control just over half the map.
You guys have definitely been doing a good job with the capping.
It's the sector in the middle of the map on your side that is not currently captured that is doing a lot of damage to your population right now. I've got demo charges in the buildings there, and I've got this one sapper squad that's holding on for dear life under this barrage of machine gun fire.
Yeah. I can see
that guy's actually got 4 kills.
Me and Leophone are trying to push up through the north. Stormtroopers moving in with under Blitzkrieg. You can see that. They're kind of running while cloaked. Cover some distance. Normally I would use that for as an escape route, but
was that Blitzkrieg or was that keep it moving on the tanks?
It might have been keep it moving.
I think the Tiger might have been given that.
Yeah.
Leophone's shooting with these Stormtroopers. He's not moving the Tiger up. 17-pounder is in range. EIRRMod's coming in with another Sherman Croc here.
Yeah, you guys got kind of like a spearhead going, just trying to push in under the cover of that 17-pounder. And I'm trying to prod in from the north with these weakened Panzergrens, but that Cromwell would eat me alive. I didn't even try.
Yeah, EIRRMod's doing actually. I mean, as much as I was ragging on him earlier for having bad micro, this thrust right into the side here is effective because all of your tanks are stuck up top. They can't really peek around the buildings without the 17-pounder popping shots at them.
Mm-hmm. Right now, at the moment, I'm chasing that Croc down with a clown car. That bazooka's the only thing that can stop me. But this is another aspect of my company. Provided I don't hit a mine, run a couple clown cars together, and they are wonderful AT.
They're very mobile, and the Panzer trucks can shoot out. You can flank things really easily.
I was running. Yeah.
I tried stealing a Pack 36 there, but your clown car is shooting me.
Yeah, I wanted to get rid of that because I knew that'd be trouble for me later on. The Pack 36, they're light vehicle killers.
There I am shooting a Tiger.
I think we might need to fix the target priorities on that.
I don't think I could actually shoot the infantry half-track just due to the hedges that were beside me. I could be wrong there, though.
Okay.
That was funny.
So we got a lot of stuff around the triage now for you guys, kind of healing up. That was another thing I noticed. One deficiency that the Axis team had, aside from indirect fire, was we had no healing. The way you guys were going, you were definitely going to outlast us in terms of, pressure that our units can put on you.
Did slightly detect those Stormtroopers that Leophone's moving up in the middle there. That 3 Stormtroopers. Unfortunately, we don't actually know they're there. We go. Firesparks found them with commandos. And you are being quite the little backcapper on the left side here.
Yep. Yeah, we trying to get our population back in order because we still haven't hit 40 pop yet. We're at 37 right now.
Yeah, as you're capping on that side, I'm trying to cap on the right side. I've actually got some demo charges on your side of the map over there too.
Oh, Burn, what's with the overlapping machine guns? In the center?
I'd forgotten I'd called those in.
Yeah.
Until the Tiger fired at me, and I was like, oh, about that.
Oh, and here comes the Brent carriers. Oh god.
Ah.
Why don't you? What's the deal with the Brent carriers, Burn?
I had spare fuel and stuff. I didn't know what to spend it on. I was finishing my company deployment or creation, and I just had munitions. And I was like, well, what am I going to spend this on? Well, I'll fill my Brent carriers. I actually kind of like them after. I used them when we ran that test campaign because I was playing as a Rapid Deployment Commandos company, and I kind of fell in love with them then. They're effective. They're resilient. They do a lot of damage. You can use AP rounds. You can use button. And they're fun to watch. Like, I think I shoot at Leophone here somewhere, and it's just like a firing line.
Yeah, they were. Leophone was raging kind of hard at this. They were, especially since his Vet 3 Tiger was having difficulty taking him down. I think they could survive 2 to 3 shots from a Tiger.
I do hit a mine. I do have that repair and shoot ability, so there's my Brent carrier still shooting while repairing. Oh, that is impressive.
It seems that they have a crap ton of suppression coming from those guns from the Bren.
Well, he was on negative cover, but they're kind of like sand people, strength in numbers.
I got that. That was a Star Wars reference, wasn't it?
That was indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, you nerd.
He's trying to use Panzer Strike. So normally that would be a good counter, but I just have so many Brent carriers here. And repairing and shooting at the same time.
Is that, that repairing technique, that's a Doctrine Unlock, isn't it?
That is for Royal Engineers. It's a Tier 3 unlock.
Okay. Because I remember they used to be able to do that non-doctrinally, but...
Here we go. I know this happens. I chase that guy mercilessly.
Yeah, I'm zooming in right now.
Taking a light post with me. Oh. That's what gets me off in the morning. People pleading, don't.
Well, that's the name of the game. We're European Runes. We're all about persistency. So, killing that unit means that you don't have to face it in a different game.
And when the war map's in place, that will be an important thing. If you can hunt someone's Vet 3 Jag Panther, which Groundfire you will probably have very shortly, considering that thing is a beast. You won't have to fight it in a subsequent battle, and that's important. Those things are tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for those of you guys tuning in for the first time, you ever seen a shoutcast of mine before? It's a big thing in European Runes, the persistency aspect. Eventually, you get units that get such a high level of veterancy that they almost become infamous within the community. You know that this one particular person has like 1,000 experience point Tiger, and that in order to get that level of experience, you have to be really good with it. So it becomes a priority. It becomes a little meta game within itself, trying to hunt down those experience units.
You guys are, unfortunately, you haven't been able to cut us entirely here.
No, I was trying to do that, but those Brent carriers got to me first.
Brent carriers did find you. Another great use for them. Do I kill this guy? I guess not. Should have chased him too.
Yeah, I think this is the end of me. My whole army relies on fast-hitting tactics, but those 17 pounders just messed me up so bad. That's my last pentagram running off the field.
It looks like tanks still got units in his company here.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried that you guys were almost at infantry there when we were playing that, because it was like, oh, he's trying to backcap us. That's typically viewed as a desperation move.
No, I think that was just, it was kind of desperate, considering the fact that we didn't have our 40 population, which we finally got it now, 40 minutes into the game.
And we've actually dropped to 38 as the allies.
Yep.
I believe that those Bren carriers are my last call-ins, though, so I have nothing left to bring on.
Yep, we're definitely trying to definitely showcase the territory capture aspect of European Ruins. I mean, that's how games are decided. Territory control. It's a lot like Vanilla Company Heroes, but the amount of territory you own depends on how much population you can call in. And obviously, if your team can call in a lot more units than the other teams, then that gives you an extreme advantage.
Leophone's mortar dropped a smoke on that building there. I had a Vickers machine gun inside it. That kept the units alive. They were able to approach. The Tiger generally doesn't miss the side of a building, even though it takes penalties for accuracy and smoke. So that's a good use, that the Tiger can come up. The splash can still kill units in the building, but the infantry can advance unharmed.
I'm going to give Leophone props on his Tiger over here. He got am looking at is 33 infantry kills and 3 heavy tank kills. So that Tiger definitely made its cost back.
Definitely paid for itself, yeah. Just, a point I'd like to add too is, I mean, your unit went off the field. That was your last unit. It said Groundfire is killed by annihilation.
Yeah.
In game, that is a huge morale boost to your opponents. Just that they know that someone is officially out, even if you only have 1 infantry left or 1 Panzer and 1 Volksgrenadier. Until that message plays, the enemy doesn't know that. So if you can just stay on the field so it doesn't say, so and so was killed by annihilation, they may just make mistakes thinking that they can't win or that they're too far behind.
Yeah, it definitely is a morale boost. And I probably wasn't thinking straight. I should have definitely kept that last Panzer Grenadier in the back, but I'm just that kind of guy. I can't stop helping my team. If that means losing the last guy I have to in a backcapping attempt, I'm going to do it.
This Tiger is shooting the brain carriers. I am running for my life.
Yeah, that Tiger. Oh, jeez. If I kept on telling Leophone, you guys gotta take out that 17 pounder. That's the only thing keeping them from that Tiger from destroying everything. Because I mean, you're down to your brain carriers, and Firesparks is down to a Cromwell and that one 17 pounder. Tiger would just eat them alive.
Having a bit of a mortar duel with a 2-inch versus an Axis mortar. And of course, I lose that fight because I get outranged by 30. Oh, demo charges in the building. Here we go. Vet 2 squad. Yes! Doesn't get old.
We should know better by now, but I think that happens a couple more times during this game.
I think it does too, unfortunately.
Okay, taking a look up in the north, we got Firesparks pushing up with his 20-kill commando squad. Those things are doing some work, chasing down tanks unguarded, support weapons.
Yeah, that bike is not going to stop them.
No. The least he could have done was mess up the pathing of the units so the pack could get away, but it doesn't look like Firesparks is chasing, so...
That Tiger will stop them.
Yeah.
He's finally moving to 17-pounder away from the triage here.
You can see we got another backcapping war going on. Tanks going to the left, and you're going to the right, trying to kill some population.
That building I just passed has demo charge in it, but no one's ever going to get in it.
Yeah. It can't hurt to put them in
just in case. Yeah. I've got a bunch of destroyed buildings too that have demo charges in them. Unfortunately, the splash is not too big on the demos. The damage it does with the splash. Yeah, and yeah, tank has done that backcapping on the side there, but we have cut the territory, even though it's neutral. That stops him from capping any other territories behind it. So those units are effectively useless over there.
Taking a look in the center, this is the point in which Leophone was trying to take out that 17-pounder, trying to free up his Tiger to do its work. And I was kind of coaching tank to move in the pack 36 up there, 38. But that 17-pounder, I had no idea it had the range that it does.
Unfortunately, that is a bug. I will say that now. It's not supposed to have nigh 70 range.
And it two-shotted the pack 38. Which
that will also change. It still uses the emplacement target tables, and the emplacement has perfect accuracy against AT guns. So Firesparks is holding the Tiger in place and turning the 17-pounder. That works out very well. You can't move it. And I come in with the Bren carrier to button the Tiger here, and I do believe it dies.
Yeah, and those 2 shots that just fired from the Tiger, they totally missed. Those Grens are not going to be able to take out that 17-pounder while it's sitting under the trash.
Nope. That's unfortunate. That's 37 infantry kills, 4 tank kills, and a gun.
Here comes the rage. Oh god, Leophone it almost hurt my ears.
We should record Vent too.
Yeah.
Because there is some funny stuff that happened in Vent. That's pretty much game right there. We've got tank with a Volk squad. Try as they might, they are not going to win.
No, I think Leophone did have a couple columns left over, and I think he still calls them out, but the game's over pretty much. It was that healing and those 17-pounders that did the trick for you guys. You were just able to outlast us.
Another Tiger?
Yeah, he had 2 Tigers.
Wow. Did he have the population to bring that on? Because 2 of them on the same time definitely would have been victory over the 17-pounder there. That's why I kind of proposed that during the middle of the game, but I guess we thought it prudent to
keep up capping pressure. So having a mix of the Tiger and infantry was called on instead of 2 Tigers.
I'm definitely going to have to run more Bren MMG carriers. They are fun to watch. There's another morale boost. Tank 130 was killed by Annihilation.
Yeah, so now it's just Leophone and versus U3. And we're just doing some faint attempts to try and get territory back.
Just trying to instigate some stuff.
I mean, I don't know. It's what did we do to the Brent carriers that made them so good? I mean, they were able to be taken down by small arms in VCO, so we must have changed their armor at some point to allow that not to happen.
You know what? I'm a little hazy on the Bren carrier changes. I know that they do take multiple shots, and they probably, like, there, it's a Vet 3 Tiger just shot at me. You'd have to shoot me 3 times to kill me, and that might be a little over the top. But we can definitely look into that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, demo charge in the building here.
Oh.
Get in the building.
No.
Come on, do it. Yes. Oh.
Sigh.
I feel like a puppet master, yeah.
Face palm. I like how all the guys kind of shoot through the windows.
That doesn't get old. No, that really doesn't.
Okay, so I guess let's get some endgame comments wrapping up. Burn, why don't you start? Like, how'd you think your team did, and you know what? Let's do some like state of the mod type stuff and future plans that we have going for us.
Well, as far as the game goes, I mean, Firesparks has a lot of stuff here at the end of the game. It is quite the collection of units. He's got the CCT for spotting. He's got 17 pounders and things. He's just sort of sitting there. He definitely could have been a little more active. Myself and EIRRMod are pretty much exclusively dead. I think EIRRMod has a rifleman with a bazooka and he's trying to fight a tiger, which is funny as heck. As far as future of the mod goes, you know, we've got some changes going in for the British. We have a few doctrines that are going in place still. We just before this game was played, we actually had a developer meeting, and we agreed on a timeline and a schedule to do things and methods to do them. So things are looking good. We got to get some changes done to 17 pounders, and there's always ongoing balance tweaks and things like that. Just the nature of the game. War map should be, you know, I'm not going to put a timeline on it because we've done that in the past and it hasn't turned out too well. But things are going good. It's certainly moving along the pace of development. I was gone for several months. I was working out in Western Canada, and I've kind of come back with a hellfire, so to speak. So yeah, I want to get things going underway, stuff developed, changes made. That about covers that.
Definitely.
I don't want to go into specifics.
I think we are all very just anxious to get this mod, you know, fully completed out of the beta stages. War map. I know we dropped the ball a couple months ago, but expect an update from me guys within the next week or so. I know we're about ready for the alpha. I'm pretty sure. So just sit tight a little bit longer. We'll definitely have that out for you guys as soon as possible.
There are definitely some interesting changes that are coming with it. Not only will it be the reward units are one aspect of the war map, but we're changing our almost the availability system for upgrades. So that should be. It might take a little while to get used to, but it's definitely a change for the better. Mm-hmm. Where upgrades, what you take, will affect your units.
And another thing about the war map is I guess part of the reason why it's taking so long is that EIRRMod's just really trying to make it pretty and really presentable for the first release. So I don't know. Expect some surprises. It might look fantastic and completely different from when we first, you know, told you what it was supposed to be like a couple months ago. Like, I know there's plans for animations and making like a kind of like a Panzer Command, you know, 2D type animation system where the units fight at the end of the turn and stuff like that. So I mean, it should look good. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's kind of like a visual history of how things go with it. Just because it's kind of boring to look at. It's like, you know, you look at a board of Axis and Allies from one turn to another. The only thing that's changed is, you know, troops are somewhere else, and we didn't really want that that boring experience with it. So you can look at it and see little combat animations or what's gone where, movement arrows, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm not trying to put like words into EIRRMod's mouth or anything and what he can and can't get done. But
When you get the war map, it will give you $1,000.
yeah, I mean that's just that's what we've heard. That's the rumors flying around. We actually don't really know what it's going to be like until we have it. But
Quite
I
true.
can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh, that rifleman had a bad day.
Yeah, there goes the EIRRMod. He's eliminated. And oh, geez, where was that Firefly? 20 minutes ago. That would have been perfect for fighting me in my Yak Panther.
This is where I was screaming at Firesparks. I was like, block with the CCT, block with the CCT, and he's just driving away. He definitely could have killed that tiger had he blocked with the CCT.
Yeah.
I'll get Firesparks thinking like a bet hunter yet. And so we've capped enough. It's hit the 3-minute mark is counted down. He has to get his units off the field or they will surrender. And
Yep.
he will lose them. So he's running for his life right now.
Yeah, basically the game's over. This is just the mop-up period. You guys should have like 80 pop or something like that at this point.
We definitely do. Not that we have units to bring on to use it, but...
Command has cut our reinforcements. Leophone needs to get out.
There's Firesparks commandos, 24 infantry kills, 1 vehicle, and 2... I don't think those are actually tank kills, but I could be wrong. Those might be AT guns.
I'm kind of wondering if that tiger board's in the that tiger's in the leaderboard. I completely forgot.
It may be.
Maybe.
I've got my Bren carrier here has 10 infantry kills on a light vehicle. I'm pretty pleased with that.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to do another leaderboard montage, but yeah, that'd be. I would definitely do one over a brain carrier as opposed to a tiger because I just think that'd be hilarious.
Well, when I was playing for the campaign we had, I was rapid deployment commandos.
Yeah.
I had a Vet 3 Bren MMG that was up to 140 experience, but as soon as everybody knew that, they just started gunning for it.
I can see you just detonating all the demo charges you have left.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things about having demos all over the map is you get to blow them up when no one sets them off. If you've already won anyway, why not? It sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. I don't know what Leo's waiting for, but he's got 45 seconds to get off the map before he loses everything.
I wish we could go hunt that tiger, but it's just not going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and speed up my replay. Yeah, there we go. All right, play back over. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it was over. Why not? Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed Groundcast number 11. Yeah, I really enjoyed that game. Great job from both sides. It's nice to see EIRRMod back in playing. We don't want to let him get too out of touch with the community and how the game's developing, and get him out of his coding cave every once in a while.
Yeah, and definitely just to people who are watching, post more replays on the forums. We want to get more shoutcasts done. I know that one was kind of a half shoutcast, half dev talk, but definitely some good replays. Get those shoutcasted, get more publicity out there, more players.
Yep, and I'm going to go ahead and plug Das Grunt and his shoutcasting team that he has going on. Definitely post up replays. The more the better. I'm starting to get some free time again to do these kind of things. Beforehand, I was graduating from university and trying to find a job. I had no time, but now we're back and kicking, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the cast. So we're gonna sign off now, and I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Groundfire signing out.
And burn for me, please, saying
Yep.
goodbye.
All right, and we'll see you guys next time.